everyone. Good morning to all. Myself, M. Karthik, Assistant Professor in Department of Education, Periyar Maniyamai, Institute of Science and Technology, Vallam, Tanjavur. Today we are going to discuss about concept of learning and teaching, social constructivism, theory of Vygotsky. As already we discussed about the social constructivism. The social constructivism psychologists are Piaget, Vygotsky, Brunner, and all. Vygotsky was born in 1897 in Russia. He is a famous Russian psychologist of social constructivism. Lev Vygotsky was a Russian psychologist who was socio-cultural theory emphasized the importance of cultural and interaction in the development of cognitive abilities. Vygotsky differed with Piaget. We know the Piaget concepts. Piaget is a social constructivism theorist, psychologist, and Vygotsky is a co-researcher and student of Piaget. In Vygotsky, he believed that the person has not only a set of abilities but also a set of potential abilities that can be realized if given proper guidance from the others. The students or the learners or person have the ability of do their things. If we guide them, they can elaborate or enlarge their works. Vygotsky developed theories on teaching that can be adapted by educators today. So Vygotsky, he he is also like a Piaget, but he acknowledged the instincts development. But he also argued that it's language, returns, and concept arising from the cultures that elites highest level of cognitive thinking. He believed that social interaction with the teachers and more learners, learned peers, could facilitate a learner's potential for learning. If the students or the peers, if they can interact with the facilitators or learning peers, they can develop their own abilities to do other than their level of knowledge. Without this interpersonal instruction, he believed the learner's minds would not be advanced very far, as their knowledge would be based only on their own discoveries. Zone of proximal development and scaffolding. As already we discussed about the zone of proximal development in Unit 1 of Vygotsky theories, here also we are going to discuss about the zone of proximal development. Actually, we know Vygotsky is the uh, developed the concept of ZPD. DZPD has been defined the distinctions between the actual development level of determined by the independence problem solving and the level of potential development as determined through the problem solving under adult guidance or in a collaboration with more capable peers, which is said by Vygotsky 1978. Actually, we believe that this is our zone. We can do the work within this limit only. If the problem is arising other than our boundary, more than our boundary, we can seek the solution to solve or to overcome from the problem. If somebody is guiding us or somebody is guiding the peers or students or the learners, they can develop their potential from their own zone. So Vygotsky stated the learners should be taught in the ZPD level, not in their own levels. Okay, so that is called as an ZAD, zone of actual development. If you are teach other than the ZAD, the students will come up to the ZPD level. Okay. A good teacher are more knowledgeable others. That is called as an MKO. Hereafter, we can call it as an MKO. identifies the learner's ZPD and helps them stretch beyond it. A good teacher, facilitators identify the learners ZPD and they can stretch the students from their own zone. Okay? Then the MKE gradually withdraws supports until the learners can perform the task unaidedly. Here, one thing is very important. The MKO or the teacher gives supports for particular time only. If the students are learn certain things to do themselves, we can withdraw our supports. Okay. Other psychologists have applied this metaphor or scaffolding to the Vygotsky theories. Scaffolding is the temporary support that a MKO gives the learners to do the task. See, the scaffolding is also the same, which is said by the ZPD Vygotsky theories. The model of Vygotsky zone of proximal development. So this is, see, in this mid circle, when what I can learn on my own. This is the uh, is it A D zone of actual development. This is the student's actual development level. If the good teacher or MKU support to the students, they can develop their knowledge. What I can learn with the help. This is called as a ZPD, Z zone of proximal development. This concept only developed by our Vygotsky. Okay, if the teachers or facilitators supports to the students through the knowledgeable things or any technological or any other aids to enrich their knowledge, they can stretch their boundaries. Next, implication of education. What are the implementation of ZPDE in education? Vygotsky theory has been extremely influenced for the education. Although Vygotsky himself never mentioned the term scaffolding, it is often credited to him as continuation of this idea pertaining to the way adults or other children can use guidance in their or in order for a child to work within their ZP. If you are giving supports or continuous supports to the student, they can enrich or stitch their knowledges. Next, educators often apply this concept by assessing tasks that students cannot do on their own, but which they can do with the assistance. For example, the teacher are going to plan, organize a seminar or workshop or conference, anything. If they simply assign the task to the students, means students cannot do it. But if the teachers, the MKO, support the students, so these are the process. First thing we have to plan these things, and next we have to plan these things. Next these things we have to complete. Like this type of guidance are given by the teachers or the MKU. The students or the learners can do their best. Things they are saying. We should provide just enough assistance so that the students, learners to complete the task independently and then provide an environment that enables so students to do harder tasks than would others is be possible. Teachers can also allow students with more knowledge to assist students who need more guidance. If the students, some students are in low learning capabilities, teachers give more assistance to them. You have to more concentrate on them. Okay, especially in the context of collaborative learning, group members who have higher level of understanding can help the less advanced members learn with their ZPDE. See, these are the things why we are making groups in a classrooms. If we are segregating groups for 4 to 5 groups, each groups we can give a students, those who all study well, and average and lower level. Okay, so advanced learner, normal learner, and lower level learner. So these three peoples are make it as a group. So these advanced level learners will help them to the lower level learners to develop their ZPT. Thank you.